everybody. This is the November 4th video showing the 0.04 version of my game and is, fun fact, the last dev diary I do before the midterm elections. I'll have plenty of material to go on after that. So, what we've got so far starts with a simple main menu screen. The player can pick their political party, which at this point only slightly changes some event descriptions and a few event outcomes. And you can pick your difficulty. There's Victor Anderson, the easy mode, Layla Katz, normal mode, and John Baker, hard difficulty. I'm going to be playing on this difficulty just to see if I can actually beat him. He starts out with a total of a 15-point advantage over the player, and in credibility and empathy categories, which I've noticed tend to be more important over the course of the game. If you're wondering why this is all slightly smaller than the full screen window, it's because screen resolution issues have been perpetually shunted to the bottom of the priority list over things like gameplay. I'm looking to fix it at some point, but in this current version, it's not high on the list. So, we've got the core gameplay loop, which is read the neutral headlines that are going to be inputted. In this case, a flag being burned at a campus protest. Yes, I take these from real life. Minor war breaking out in sub-Saharan Africa, and a terrorist attack in London. Now, looking at these, I, as a player, see that the security issues prominence is going up somewhat. So, what I want to do to take advantage of that is have a higher security issues stat than my opponent in order to make sure that I get the most out of this category, because the difference will matter more because the prominence is higher. Prominence is a key word that I tend to use often in event descriptions. So, since I want to decrease Baker's security issues rating, I'm guessing that running a negative ad targeting that won't be the worst of options. In another cycle, I might try to release information about the scandal, but we've only got one event that'll cover that up. I usually prefer to go for 2 or more. So, let's see. Terrorist attack at the top. I should explain this. In headline resolution, all of the headlines inputted, 3 neutral, 1 from the player, 1 from the opponent, are sorted according to score. And the first one in the list is 100% effective, the second one is only 80% effective, so this would only be a loss of 8 in economic issues. The next is 60% effective, so Baker's going to lose 6 in security, etc., etc. This also affects prominence. So the prominence going up from social issues at the campus flag burning is only going to be affected 40% of normal. If there's a tie, the scores are sorted randomly. I'm considering making that different, maybe always giving it to the player, but right now I haven't gotten any feedback on that issue, so we'll have to see whether people notice it later. Looking at this, Baker managed to get a hit on me on economic issues, which is not a stat that's currently high prominence, so I'm not too mad, and I got a security hit on. I'm going to have to work hard to beat his 15-point starting advantage, but I think I might be able to do it. So yeah, and now there are 9 turns remaining. Once the 9 turns are up, scores will be compared, and the results of the elections will be stated. I'm looking for something to put here in terms of UI design. I'm thinking maybe a partisanship stat or some other scandal-based description might go here. We'll have to see later as more mechanics get added. Oh yeah, 215 score, 310 score. Yeah, this might be a good time to release information about the scandal, especially because my negative ads thing isn't even going to beat the lowest headline. Yeah, economic prominence going up. God dang it. So yeah, if I don't release information about my scandal, Baker's going to do it for me, and it will be much more devastating. I believe the score is 300, and I lose 20 morality, which usually is enough to outright lose you the game. So, quietly release information. Yep. So I'm losing 10 in my highest attribute, which is probably credibility at this point. I lost a total of 6 morality since I managed to smother it beneath these 2 stories. Having this increase the prominence of morality is annoying, but what can you do? Alright. Moving on. Let's see. Quick look at the stats reveals that we are getting absolutely slaughtered. Great. Let's see. Ooh. Bad time for any... I wish I had done my scandal here. It probably would have gone to the bottom of the priority list. Oh, shit. Oh, this is great. I say about a bomb being delivered to my campaign HQ. Yeah, that's great. People are gonna like us more. Yeah, given that I can't beat any of these scores, well, maybe this one if I did an interview, I'm just gonna focus group test. And my opponent did the same thing. Smart bastard. See, this is why I gave them a name. Make people hate them more. So, 7 turns remaining. U.S. Embassy attacked. I ripped that one straight from the Benghazi scandals. Let's see. Security and capability. I could beat this if I wanted to, but I don't want to lower... Like, security and capability are both things that I'm beating my opponent in, so I actually want those to go higher, so I don't think I'm going to try to beat this one. I could... House Democrat arrested. Definitely want to beat that. Security prominence has been going up a lot, so another negative ad. Security issues. Yes. High profile and... mistake on the AI's part. Could have beaten more things. I say mistake on the AI's part. It's actually entirely random. But people seem to think it's not when they play this game. I don't know why that is. Maybe that's because the options are generally good for the AI. Maybe that's because they're assigning personality traits to it. Certainly what I'm doing. Let's see. So yeah, this is a good news cycle for us. God damn it, Menendez. 6 turns left. They're losing heavily on security issues and ahead on most other things except for capability. Now, oh god, the credibility. Ow. That hurts. Okay, what next? Oh, hey, Fortnite came out. Oh, hey. Maybe it's a serial bomber. Well, anyway, the empathy gap has been made worse. He starts out more... Oh, come on! Yeah! God damn it, Tornado. Why do you have to hit Texas now? Wait until after the election. Okay. Do I want to... I could run a positive ad here and probably get away with it. Am I a good person? Yeah, I'm a good person. Wouldn't have been able to beat this one anyways. Economic issues... Oh wait, that's not Fortnite, that's Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go to the polls. I forget what I take inspiration from sometimes. Anyways, still getting absolutely slaughtered. 4-point security increase was not good enough. Empathy gap, still bad. Oh, god damn it, Menendez! Okay. Good time for a negative ad. More security prominence, more capability prominence, both of which are good for me. Yeah, let's just keep hammering him. Sexy John Baker. Seizes on all old statements, but... yeah, the text doesn't fit in the description box. You know, that might be putting screen resolution issues higher on the priority list. We'll have to see about that. Let's see... U.S. Embassy attacked. Again. I put in code a while ago to try to prevent event repeats. They're still happening. I need to fix that. Yeah. Oop. Typo there. Needs a space. seasonal on old statements. If you'll excuse me for a moment, I'm just going to write that down so I don't forget later. Old statements has typo. Okay. This is actually proving to be a fairly useful semi-playtest. Sorry if I'm not close enough to the mic. My computer has issues with picking up my sound. Next, 4 turns left. Still getting murdered. Race in a dead heat. Capability prominence went up again. I should have a look at that. But I can't beat the flag burning. I could beat all of the headlines by doing an interview, actually. Yeah, that seems great. Higher credibility. Seasonal on old statements again. Not looking good. We have higher capability, and that's been showing up a bit, and I haven't seen much of any economic issues. Please don't have a stock market crash. Okay. Don't think we can beat any of... Oh, security and social issues, both going up. Let's do some focus group testing, because we can't really beat these headlines. I mean, we could beat this, but that's it. Yeah, let's focus group it. This is a better time. Oh, Baker. You're after my own heart here. That's Joe Arpaio. That's Mr. Rogers, I think? I mean, I based it off of the high celebrity death count in 2016, but really could be anyone. Israel deploying troops into Palestine. Pick a year, it probably is a valid headline historically in some way. You and I are destined to do this forever. Next, 2 turns remaining. We both have run economic prominence, that's bad. Oh, hey, it's net neutrality. What do we do? What do we do? Capability? Like, I understand that's been... no, but security issues. Do one thing, hammer it hard. Oh, son of a... Yeah, he took over the headlines. Baker. Oop! Another typo. Forgot to put a space in. Yeah, that's a problem with the update where I gave them names. Sometimes I forgot to put a space in when I modified the string. Spectacle and theatrics. Alright, that's been fixed. Insults about ear size. Can you tell I'm basing these off of recent elections? Yeah, okay. What next? This is only affected by 6. That's a problem. In the end, the focus group did not matter in the slightest. 1 more turn. I mean, if security issues is as important as I think it is, we might win. Security slowdown, traffic jams, war on Christmas. Guys, it's October. Security issues, social issues. Capability prominence. I mean, I honestly just want to smother the enemy headline. Like what? I get a bonus of anywhere from... one to 3 if I nail this news cycle, because of so many headlines being in the 150 score range. My opponent's probably this one and mine. So doing this is a good option, I think. Yep, managed to nail this headline all the way down to the 4th rank. Meanwhile, this is all the way up here, so I gain 5 credibility and I lose 4 morality, so I come out ahead in that trade. I think that's a large part of how you win in this game, managing to manipulate the news cycle to get ahead, which is a good thing. And lucky us, Baker got put below the security slowdown. Oh, no! No, don't decrease security prominence. I'm using that. Okay. Lost by 7 points. So we managed to get 8 points into his 15-point head, but I couldn't win. Alright, that was interesting. Yeah. Well, that's been a demonstration of my game. Lost this election, but yeah, let's see if we can be good obstructionists. Thank you, everyone.